Oh. Now we're gonna give them the intro with the feet. We'll zoom in. We're gonna play footsie for the fine folks watching this.
All right, if you want to do narration, you're coming through, all right? We're rolling.
I am, okay, well, we'll do narration then. This is my quote-unquote good foot right now with CRPS, complex regional pain syndrome. It can attack any way at any time, in my case, in my feet and ankles. Now this is a decent foot as of now. Well, it doesn't look all that great, but, you know, it's been through its beatings over the past, since 2008 when this problem began. But, you know, you can see veins, I can bend it, I can wiggle the toes. Now let's take a look at this monstrosity. Can't even touch it. Now look at this motherfucker. Compare the two. This is nothing but fucking suicidal filled pain. I cannot move my toes. I cannot bend my fucking ankle. As you can tell, it's starting to turn purple in here. And this, along with a back that needs a spinal fusion, PTSD, whatever the fuck that is, this is supposed to be a healthy body to go out and work on. This is my foot dilemma round, I don't know, the 15th time since 2008 this has happened. I cannot walk on this. I certainly cannot work on this. So what you're looking at are two battered feet, one of which is really fucked up, the size of a football, starting to turn purple. I can't take 2 steps into the bathroom without screaming like a fucking animal. I don't know how any human being could be told they're supposed to go to work, and it continues to anger me that the state ignored not 1, not 2, but 3 important medical reports they were supposed to get for their determination letter. But Nico, why don't we cut it here and put it on the tripod? All right, so folks at home, that is a very calm example of just what I'm going through at this very moment. Not only that, the back issues, the neck issues, post-concussion syndrome, PTSD, my neck. I could go on and on and on and on, but there is no human being in the world that can tell me I should be navigating around on a foot that changes color throughout the year. And if those scumbags, I don't know if it's Eunice Newton or the mass determination system, whoever chose to ignore doctor reports, medical reports from Dr. Yana Doe, the Boston Pain Care Center, getting the right documents from my primary care doctor. I've never even seen the doctor that was in the denial letter. But then you get these bad boys. So not only do you have the physical ailments, catch. I'm going to need that water in a minute. We're going to see what else I have to deal with that says I should be going out to work on a full-time basis. Oh, Ralph, I found something I need to look at with you, brother. Remind me before I leave. Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy, we're all set now, brother. Pills. All the prescribed medications we need to take every day to be a hard-working disabled American, to sit in bed and do nothing. All right, what are we going to start off with here? Well, calm the old boy down, a little Valium. Water, Nico? Good throw. All right, we'll start off here. Calm me down. Calm me down a few notches. Believe me, dealing with these lowlives from the state, you need to be able to calm down. I do a very poor job at that, but when you have a foot that's turning purple and swelled up like a fucking football, that could be a reason why. All right, what else do we got? All right. Oh, the antidepressants, the citalopram. Let's take a couple of these because, you know what, we can't be depressed without the day because we need to go back to work on a full-time basis. Let's take 2 of these. This is almost like a recipe. This is a recipe to be a hardworking, disabled American with no money to lay in bed all day. All right, two down. What else do we got, Nico? All right, oh, something fell, one of my socks. All right, what's this now? Oh boy, we need these. A muscle relaxer. All right, we'll just take one of these for now. We're going to be loading up in a minute. Muscle relaxer. This is naproxen, all right? Come on. All right, this is what we do. This is when you're well enough to go to work every day with your purple foot, swelled up the size of a football with pain. When the state doesn't get your medical reports, what do we got here? Percocet. Oh boy, these are going to be fun. These are going to be a lot of fun. Believe me, mix this with a little vodka. This is every day. And then, for those cold winter nights, you got the foot pills, brother. The foot pills that don't do a fucking thing to fix the foot, but you take them anyway. Even though they're $88 at the pharmacy and you have no income, so how do you pay for them? This is what we do, hard-working disabled Americans. How many? 3 times a day. Yeah. Well, you know what? We're going to cheat a little bit because this foot is bad. I cannot walk, and the chair I'm in, it's not a goddamn wheelchair. And they're sticky, too. Nico, remind me of that next time, all right? All right. Whoop. Well, bloopers. See, Eunice, I knew I could do it. So that's how that's not everything I take throughout the day. That's how we begin the day, with your purple foot that you can't walk on, filled with fucking, I don't even know what's in it. But you know what? I'm hardworking nonetheless. Again, I run it by you. I'm not a woman that chose to have 8 different kids with 8 different fathers. They're entitled to everything because they wanted to be a whore. We've got the terrorists, Naklav and Takviv, numbers 1 and 2 that blew up the Boston Marathon. They're entitled to benefits. We've got the Boston Herald reporting the dead people receiving benefits. Unfortunately, I'm not dead. I'd like to be sometimes, but thanks to the Lord above, I have 2 wonderful kids that have been in my life, and I choose not to hurt them by committing suicide, even though I think about it each and every day, just a little bit more and more and more and more and more and more and more, going on 10 years of being a cripple. And who else is my favorite targets? Oh, the illegal aliens, the one that don't belong here to begin with. Shove them back off in a raft back to their home. That may sound cruel, but you know what? Hardworking, disabled, American. I pay taxes for American when I was able to work. Now I can't. But you know what? Illegal aliens, they can get them too. Everybody gets the benefits except the hard-working, disabled Americans. I thought it was funny. A friend of mine was telling me, he said, from now on, check off on the paperwork applications you fill off. Say you're Spanish. Say you're an Indian. I'm proud to be an American. I am an American. I was a hard-working American doing 60, 70 hours a week to give the kids in my life the best life humanly possible. Now there is no life to give because I cannot work. Hard working. When you eliminate the work and you can't get hard because of all the pills you're on, being a disabled American ain't all that fun. Eunice, we've never met in person, but we're getting personal now. The pills have taken their toll on me. I've been in retirement for a while. So again, I'm trying to get the point across to people that can help in the decision-making process. I am a hardworking American. I would like to go back to work so I could pay taxes to support all these losers that you choose to give benefits to. But in order to get to that point, I need to be able to get healthy. And because everything isn't free for Americans, unlike the illegal aliens, the dead people, the terrorists, and the women that choose to pop out kids like a dog giving birth to puppies, I need a little help. I thought that's what Social Security disability was for. I don't want to rape the system. I don't want to take advantage of the system. You can check out what I'm doing. You can send me for appointments every month. Don't you screw with me by not getting the medical reports. You asked me what doctors I'd been to, dates, addresses, and I gave them to you, and you ignored them. Why would you ignore? Why would you? I don't even know. Maybe you did get them, but maybe you didn't want to use them in your determination letter. Boston Pain Care Center. I underwent 4 different procedures there, I believe, in Waltham, where the Celtics go. And they basically said I was fucked. And you don't include that in your determination letter. So I could live like a human being, like Takneef and Schlakveef, numbers 1 and 2, whatever the hell their names are. One of them's dead. At least you don't have to give him benefits anymore. Who else? Dr. Yanado, my podiatrist. I went in there, the poor woman saw my foot go purple to green, and an incident far worse than this because both feet were affected. You don't get the medical reports from her. You're scum. You know that? I hope this happens to someone you're related to. Then you can make a fucking determination letter on their behalf and be a scumbag. My primary care doctor, I guess he doesn't exist anymore. You spoke to someone else in his practice. And he's moved since then, so I don't know how the hell you have reports from Dr. Para Tompkins, a woman I've never seen, that's not even at the same facility my primary care doctor is at. Shame on you. Shame on you, you pig, whoever made the determination. I don't know if it's this failed society we have, this failed government that's so big, it's swollen up bigger than my foot. I don't want a free payday. I need what I'm entitled to get back to being me. A wonderful fellow, friendly, warm, and human, that even Harry Truman said, I like Ike. I am a good person, but you know what? When you are beat to death, month after month, year after year, it takes away from the charm a little bit. You know what I mean? I've been known to trim a little bit, just ask MB. But anyway, I don't want to go off on a tangent here. I have my pills. I have more I have to take. We're going to see if the mood is going to change with all the medications I've taken. Maybe they'll put me to sleep. I didn't bring my sleeping pills. I can't even afford these pills because I have no income. I have no income to take all these pills and buy more of them. I would like to thank an individual that has reached out to me from Boston Media. I thank you kindly, sincerely for that. At least you took a moment to see what this was about and to provide me with information. I don't want to name you by name because imagine the state would chase after you too like they do everyone else that tries to do the right thing. I don't want to have a sack of pills. I'm not Santa Claus or Jack Kevorkian. I don't want to commit suicide. These pills could do it to me. Another great story. I don't even know if I get into this one. My primary care doctor wanted to see me because of a medical issue along with I have many medical issues, but a new medical issue along with blood in my urine. Then I went to my doctor's office and I provided them with my Mass Health card, and they said, you know what? We don't take that kind of Mass Health anymore. We don't take it. Why? I don't know. But I have to call Mass Health to try and switch it over to another plan. But are they going to cover the medications and so on? Everything is a joke. Everything is a joke. If there is something called Mass Health, there doesn't need to be 15 of them. How about one? You know what I'm saying? One. One program for people that live in Massachusetts that you've deemed worthy of Mass Health. But now I could be dying because all of these pills that I have to take for all of these ailments are probably withering away my organs, and I'm bleeding now. My urine is filled with blood. I don't like to have to go to the doctor and pee into that little cup. It's a challenge. You know, I know Miss Newton and the females probably wouldn't understand how much of a challenge that can be, but it's not easy trying to go in that little thimble that they want you to fill up to check your blood. But nonetheless, that's a different story for a different time. I am the hardworking disabled American. I'm an angry, hardworking disabled American. I'm a loaded, hardworking disabled American with all these pills that you've seen on camera now that I have to begin each day with my pain, fluid-filled foot that I cannot bend at the ankle, that I cannot bend on the toes, and as we can see here, it's just starting to turn a shade of purple. Maybe I don't have to brush my teeth anymore. Maybe I don't have to use the bathroom anymore. Maybe I don't need to take a shower anymore. Who needs to get out of bed to go to the bathroom? I'm able to work full-time according to the student in the state's SSD determination department. This is wrong. I don't care what principles and values you have. I live by my own moral compass. And believe me, I will not shut up until this is made right.
I sit here, a hard-working disabled American, overloaded on pills like this, 25 to 30 a day, just to be able to try to get out of bed. Pills I can't afford because I have no income, because I continue to battle the Social Security disability process, because of low-life scum mothers, and illegal aliens, and terrorists, and dead people that collect all the benefits. Look at these feet. Get a good shot at the left foot. This is what I'm dealing with right now, because Eunice Newton said I was certainly able to work. How do you bend this foot? Not to be confused with Kristen, but how do you bend this foot? Look at all the different colors. We got blue purple here. We got a little yellow here. We got a little red there. What does it take for the state of Massachusetts to do the right thing by someone that paid their taxes and is completely immobile? CRPS. If you don't know what it is, look it up and research it before you put through your denial. Because the state of Massachusetts found the need not to include doctor's report from my podiatrist. They didn't include reports from all the back procedures I had done at the Boston Pain Care Center. This sucks for you, CRPS. Look it for it in the appeal.